The engineering feat that broke the rules. Why China's undersea tunnels are shaking the global construction industry. China is rewriting the rules of infrastructure development. While the world debates, China builds faster, deeper, and with a level of precision previously unheard of. This is the deep dive into the technology, the political will, and the colossal engineering that allows China to construct massive undersea tunnels stretching over 5,000 meters long in record time. These projects are so complex and ambitious that they have left many American and European engineers utterly astonished. Join us as we step inside the construction sites, from the colossal tunnel boring machines, TBMs, carving through challenging rock beds, to the revolutionary technique of immersed tube construction that utilizes a docking precision of just 3 millimeters, a figure once deemed impossible at this scale. Phase 1. The new benchmark: speed, scale, and the shock factor. For decades, the standard for massive undersea links was set by projects like the Channel Tunnel, Channel, or Japan's Saikan Tunnel. Today, China has pushed past those records, not just in length, but in construction velocity and innovation. We begin by establishing the scale of the challenge, connecting major coastal economic hubs like Shenzhen and Zhongshan, separated by the massive Pearl River estuary. The answer is the Shenzhen-Zhongshan link, featuring the world's longest and widest immersed tube tunnel at a staggering 5,035 meters. The title of Shocked American Engineers is earned by two core factors: speed, example the 5.7-kilometer Jinan-Huanggang tunnel completed in just 110 days, and precision, docking 50,000-ton segments with 3-millimeter accuracy. This phase contrasts the slow, often budget-bloating project cycles of the West with China's focused, state-backed vision for rapid infrastructure deployment, which is strategically designed to supercharge regional economic growth. Phase 2. The Giant Carvers. TBM Technology Mastery. When the geology is too deep or too hard for the immersed tube method, China deploys specialized tunnel boring machines of an imaginable scale. We explore the technology behind these subterranean giants. The cutter head, a close look at the massive rotary cutters designed with advanced materials to chew through everything from soft soil to highly abrasive granite. The shield and stabilization, explanation of how the pressurized chamber behind the cutter head simultaneously bores, stabilizes the tunnel face against massive water pressure, and continuously removes excavated spoil, the muck. Record-breaking, we analyze the engineering feat of the Shan-Herd TBM, one of the world's largest, used to rapidly bore through challenging ground, achieving speeds that compress multi-year schedules into months. Crucially, we reveal the complex techniques used to manage high water pressure and bore through active seismic fault zones, challenges that have historically plagued similar projects globally. Phase 3. The Immersed Tube Masterclass. Precision under pressure. The immersed tube method is China's signature move for cross-sea highway tunnels, and its execution on the Shenzhen-Zhongshan link is a global benchmark. This method involves fabricating entire tunnel sections on land and sinking them into a pre-dredged trench. The process is broken down step by step. Casting yard colossus, the creation of colossal steel shell concrete segments in massive dry docks using self-compacting concrete, SCC, to ensure structural integrity and a 120-year design life. The flotation and tow, the dramatic moment when a 50,000-ton segment is floated out and towed by specialized vessels. The 3-millimeter docking, this is the peak of the engineering mastery. We detail the system of GPS, hydraulics, and acoustic monitoring to align and join two submerged segments with only 3 millimeters of error. This unbelievable precision is what truly separates China as a capability. Watertight sealing. Focus on the advanced M-shaped rubber gaskets and the final critical closure joint that guarantees a watertight seal against the ocean. Phase 4. Defying extremes, deep water and complex geology. The tunnels must resist the ocean's immense power. Projects like the subway tunnel in Qingdao plunge to a depth of 88 meters below sea level, enduring pressures of nearly 9 kilograms per square centimeter. We examined the defensive technologies: seismic resilience, specialized flexible joints and reinforced concrete structures designed to absorb and withstand major earthquake activity, common in China's coastal regions. Geological forensics, the use of high-frequency seismic wave technology to accurately map the seabed and rock fissures kilometers ahead of the TBM. Corrosion and durability, the specialized anti-corrosion coatings and the commitment to a 120-year lifespan, a standard that compels innovation beyond Western norms. Phase 5, the smart tunnel, safety, AI, and the human experience. China's tunnels are not just strong, they are smart. They represent the future of intelligent infrastructure. The LED sky. Inside the tunnel, drivers are greeted by the unique LED ceiling display featuring blue skies and white clouds, a design innovation aimed at combating driver fatigue on long underground journeys. Digital twin and AI. Engineers in command centers monitor a one-to-one digital twin of the entire structure, using AI for real-time traffic analysis, predictive maintenance, and immediate incident response. Robotic patrols, the use of intelligent inspection robots that continuously patrol the pipes and cables, detecting anomalies faster and safer than human inspection. Integrated safety, advanced systems for fire suppression, smoke exhaust via massive ventilation towers on artificial islands, and emergency escape routes housed within central utility tunnels. Phase 6, the geopolitical scoreboard. Why America is concerned. China's mega projects are more than infrastructure, they are a geopolitical statement. The speed of execution, lower relative cost, and the successful navigation of complex challenges demonstrate a national capacity that concerns Western policymakers and engineers. We conclude by looking at the next great ambition, the proposed Bohai Strait Tunnel, a 123-kilometer link that would shatter all current world records. China is not just connecting its cities, it is setting the global standard for the 21st century, exporting its expertise via the Belt and Road Initiative and forcing the West to question the pace and ambition of its own infrastructure development.
To minimize the tidal impact, construction teams must precisely time the immersion of these massive segments during the brief window of slack tide.
These LED displays are crucial. They project dynamic scenery like coral reefs to prevent monotony on these long straight.
Segment 4B is stable, pressure holding at 200 kPa.
Confirmed. Telemetry looks good across the board.
Standing over the artificial island, this colossal structure acts as the lungs for the underwater tunnel system, constantly exchanging air with the surface.
Hazard detected. Hazard detected. Overheating vehicle, please pull over immediately. As you can see, the connectivity is seamless, even deep underground. The distributed antennas...
Caution, following distance, braking detected, behavior analyzed, safety rating 5 out of 5.
Our data-driven approach allows us to predict maintenance needs. By detecting anomalies early, we
The sheer volume requires a synchronized approach between the excavation and the recycling stream.
Exactly. We took the test here. Ensure the cutter head RPM stays within the green zone.
I am making the adjustment now, stabilizing the torque.
The speed, precision, and political will shock Western, particularly American, engineers who face long planning times and high costs.
The key is the political will to integrate economic planning across sectors. This allows us to greenlight and execute.
Exporting the model. China's Belt and Road Initiative is spreading its tunnel building expertise across the globe.
The new standard. Final statement, positioning Chinese projects as the new global benchmark for tunnel engineering.
We are driven not just to reach the horizon, but to redefine it.
Like, share, and subscribe.